perfect segue. Going from one demon to another. Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle, the big review of the day. Yeah, big film. This film has done numbers. This film has done business, and we always knew that was going to happen. But yeah, bro, let's get into this 2 hour and 35-minute film. Again, spoiler alert, it was too long. But Triz, tell me what you think of the film, bro.
I think, first and foremost, Demon Slayer is probably one of my favorite newest animes, like of the new kind of, you know what I mean, the new era of anime, you know what I mean, going past. Obviously, I sent you a few animes yesterday, you know what I'm saying, a few older ones, of the older generation. That's the 90s, you know what I'm saying, and 80s.
I'm not going to go into those messages, but yeah.
But of the new kind of era, it's always been one of my favorites. And the first movie, Mugen Train, which was phenomenal for me. Loved that movie so much.
You thought that was good?
Oh, I love that movie. Love that movie.
All right, fair play.
Love that movie. Going into Infinity Castle. Now, the premise of this film, fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the Slayers now being transported into the demon realm, because it's the final arc of the actual manga. I think the premise of it is great. I think the fight scenes, fantastic. The animation style, fantastic. But that's one thing about Demon Slayer, which has always been there from the very beginning. That's what separated it from a lot of other things, the animation. Because a studio putting out animation like this, week by week, kind of unheard of, besides from like Attack on Titan. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And besides it being too long, besides it being full of too much exposition, way too much, way too much. Yeah. I think this film is really brought down by the fact that it doesn't play out like a movie, the fact that it plays out you're watching 6 episodes.
Yes.
I think that's the biggest problem of this movie. Whereas Mugen Train played out like a movie. It was, for me, I was like I was watching a movie. I didn't feel like I was watching like episodes of animes. Yeah. But this one, I think that's his biggest downfall. But besides that, obviously I had a great time. You know what I mean? I had a great time. I wasn't ever bored. But I was
definitely bored.
I think that's what I felt as someone who loves anime and as someone who loves Demon Slayer. I kept sitting there thinking, how can this appeal to just someone that just wants to watch a movie? Because this doesn't feel like a movie that I'm watching. Yeah,
and that's one of the issues with anime, bro. Anime movies, unfortunately.
Nah, but not every anime movie.
Not every anime movie, but again, I just feel like a lot of creators of anime, even popular ones, they lean into fan service too much sometimes, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you've heard the fans in the cinema.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? The dweebs, you know what I'm saying? Like, just eating it all up, like every second of it, crazy, like. And I was like, dude, this is not a good scene.
Yeah, like, again, I think the biggest indictment to the film was when it came out, and we had, I heard multiple people once I came out of the toilets, like saying this is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
This is two people said this is 12 out of 10. So like that, bro. It's like, it's ridiculous, bro. Because again, you're not meeting the film in good faith and stuff like that. Yeah. You're literally putting all of your fandom into it, kind of thing. Whereas you need to kind of take a step back and look at it subjectively. That's why I appreciate you, bro, because you love it so much, but at the same time, you can say, yo, I can literally be very critical and show no bias and say there's many aspects to like the exposition, because some of the exposition dumps in this were egregious, bro. We're egregious. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we just came out of a wonderful action set piece to then understand what someone was doing, you know what I mean, when they were freaking 8 years old. Bro, it's like, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous.
I think, so...
Not every exposition, like them doing a flashback or them kind of going back into like a dream sequence, wherever it may be, was bad. Not all of them were bad. Yeah. Some were actually decent and like actually added to the story. But most of them, bro, a majority of them were really bad, bro.
I think...
Really bad.
In a movie like this, there was only one flashback that mattered, and that was between Tanjiro and Akaza, right at the end. And I felt like that flashback right at the end would have meant so much more and sat with everyone so much more had that been the only flashback of the whole movie, where we go back and tell a story about this.
I totally agree.
Because every other one of them, I get it, you kind of want to give a bit more a bit more layers to the film. Do you know what I'm saying? So you kind of understand, okay, this is Shinobu and she's fighting whatever. You know what I'm saying? One of the upper class demons. I get that. You want to say the story between the sister, blah, blah. But bro, if you've seen the anime, then you kind of already know it. Do you know what I'm saying? And you can kind of tell that in a blink of an eye. Do you know what I'm saying? You could, if you really wanted to go back and say something like that, one moment, one days you killed. You don't even have to do a flashback. You can say you killed my sister. I know you. Do you know what I'm saying? That just things like that.
Bro,
and it's
a large section of that whole sequence couldn't even cut out, bro. Yeah, that took too much to start the film. Yeah, too much, bro. The start of the film that was taken by
for such a dramatic thing as well. To mess it up. I don't want to say mess it up, but to kind of muddle it up by putting all the
even the Zensu stuff. Like, bro, did we need any of that?
Okay, so Zenitsu,
sorry, yeah.
But that was him. That fight with him and Kagakura or Kagaka, whatever his name is. Yeah. When I was watching that, I was like, I don't remember this guy. But then I had to rewatch a few things. I rewatched a few episodes after, and there is that actual character in the movie is. So did you see the Stone Hashira, the one he's got the white eyes?
Yes.
So he's blind, right?
Yeah.
He in the anime, he's like he loses everything because of a demon comes in and kills all of the children that he's looking after, basically. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And that happens because the person who Zenitsu was fighting was the child that led the demon back to the place.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? For that to happen. And I just felt like that is such a pivotal kind of story. And obviously the backstory between him and Zenitsu's kind of like co-successory of the Thunder Star, whatever, all that kind of stuff. I just felt like, bro, if you're gonna tell all these kind of things, you need to. I mean, you'd be doing this in like 10 movies, but then basically.
No, for me, that whole Zenitsu sequence should have been taken out of the film and been part of the anime, bro. That should have been like a 3 to 4 episode arc, bro.
Yeah, even that makes it even easier. But I guess obviously, because the thing is with anime movies, bro, when the anime comes out next year, they're gonna play. This is gonna be in everything that you watch is gonna be in episodes.
I know,
it's crazy. So I probably won't watch Demon Slayer.
By the way,
the first 2 months.
And again, an egregious thing that animes do is do that, bro. It's ridiculous, bro.
It is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, bro.
It's bad.
It's ridiculous. But the thing is, bro, your community eat up. They eat up, bro. They eat up. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing is, like, bro, why? Triz, how about this, bro? I'm sorry, bro, for you to be representing your whole community of anime. Because for me, I watch animes, bro. I do. You know what I'm saying? I started, bro, like around about 6th form times for myself. You know, I'm into university. Yeah, like very late. Like, I mean, in comparison to yourself, bro. But to be fair, I did watch Pokemon, Digimon, that's the one as a kid, but it doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? But bro, why can't your community be critical, bro, of these films and animes in general, bro, to a point where I feel like, bro, it's a herd mentality, bro, where everything is good, nothing is bad, and if you say it's bad, you're dumb and you know nothing.
Yeah, it is a bit disappointing, I have to be honest with you, because there's a lot of animes that people love that I can watch and be like, bro, this is dead. Do you know what I'm saying? And not because it's bad, because, oh yeah, the characters are bad, or the story's bad, but I'm just saying, as a story that's being told, this is not good enough for you to say this is a 10 out of 10 thing. Like, if you're gonna say something's 10 out of 10, and when I say something's 10 out of 10, I'm not gonna be like, okay, because it's anime, I'm gonna subjectively judge it on the fact that based on the other anime movies I've seen, it's a 10 out of 10. No, I'm judging it based on everything that I watch. Do you know what I'm saying? Can Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle live up there with The Long Walk? Do you know what I'm saying? No, it can't, and it's not even close to it, and it will not even be close to my top 10 in the year.
Yeah.
Finally, like when I watch this again, I'm just gonna be watching the scenes, the action scenes. If I'm being honest, I'll be watching the action scenes and then back to bed, sleep, and then wake up when Akaza and Tanjiro are gonna fight again. Because as a whole compelling story, it's not good. It's not good.
I think Tanjiro and Akaza's fight, best part of it, and Giyu as well. Like for me, I enjoyed that, and I think one of the positives of the film, which let me go into some positives. The animation style, as we know, is fantastic, bro. Amazing. Some of like, bro, like the animation of the water and stuff like that, bro, was amazing, bro. You know what I mean? Like just like the way these kind of fights are kind of sequence, all that kind of stuff, bro. Like the slow mo that part is never gonna disappoint, bro. You know what I mean? For me personally, yeah. But then you have the ropey kind of Infinity Castle kind of like CGI, bro, where it looks freaking like weird and ropey, like hokey and stuff like that. That lets it down, bro. And for me, bro, the soundtrack, bro, and the overall score.
Oh yeah, you did mention it,
brother. We went into freaking some synth techno, bro. Then we got some drums.
You just reminded me,
bro. It was freaking outstanding, bro.
The exposition as the castle was flipping, moving was pissing me off, boy.
Bro, it's just so bad, bro. Like that stuff is just so bad. Like I'm literally like turning to you and the other person we're with, we're like, come on, what the heck is this, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so annoying, bro.
You're telling me, give me a whole brief rundown of the whole castle. I know what's going on. I've seen the damn anime.
Yeah, it's very annoying because again, it gets to the point where it's too repetitive, and then it's just so jarring. You step out of the freaking cinema and people are like, bro, this was like 10 out of 10. There was not one thing I'll take out. Like, what? What? This is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, but again, you know what I've realized about a lot of people that are saying 10 out of 10, they don't watch much things. Do you know what I'm saying? And when I say much things, I mean, like, and I used to be like this. There was a period of time early in my lifetime where I'd only watch genres I like. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like horrors. I'd only watch horrors. I like Marvel stuff. I'd only watch superhero crap. Do you know what I'm saying? I won't watch anything else. Whereas like, to be able to say something is a 10, you need to open your mind and make sure you've seen every different type of subject. You know what I'm saying? To if I'm being honest, bro, to be able to even warrant those kind of numbers. Do you know what I'm saying?
Makes me so happy you're saying this, yeah.
You have to be. You can't just walk out of something and be like, yeah, that was a 10. Yeah. Because otherwise you'd be saying everything's a 10.
There you go.
Do you know what I'm saying? I've watched better animes. I'm like, oh, this is a 10.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense. I told you already, bro. I love Dragon Ball more than some of my family members, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That was a wild line.
Bro, fam, one of certain guys in the family, you already know who you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get me? Fam, Dragon Ball, I love you more than it. But, bro, I can watch Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Daima, and I can honestly say it's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it hurts to say that because I love the franchise so much and I love the anime so much. But if it's not good, bro, it's not good. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not good.
Yeah.
And I just think people can't take, like you said, the fandom away from that. You know what I mean? When being subjective and just watching something.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. And obviously the movie's gonna do numbers, rightly so, because overall it's a good film, I guess.
I wouldn't say that. I don't think so at all. I think it's disingenuous to say that because, bro, there's so many things that are like that ding it, like so many negatives in comparison.
So did you like Mugen Train? Have you seen Mugen Train?
I have seen Mugen Train. Again, for me, I like Mugen Train more than this.
Yeah.
I think but again, like it was that film wasn't exactly non-repetitive. There was many aspects of that was repetitive.
Yeah, because there's a lot of dream sequence and because the whole thing was based on like kind of being in a kind of dream kind of thing.
And again, that freaking jarred me and annoyed me a lot because again, like I just feel like this, for example, like Infinity Castle could have been. I told you this. I think literally as we were walking out, could have been like an hour 45, hour 50.
Yeah.
And you could have kept it tight. You could have kept the whole sequence at the end. You know, and like the whole kind of sequence at the end could have been kept in and would have added to it. And I think what it does is shows you that thing would have like there was no Rengoku had no chance, bro.
Yeah, he had no chance.
He had no chance, bro. Bless him, but he had no chance.
He had no chance in this one. Shout my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout my boy.
So again, to have that adds to the anime. You see? Because then you understand. Like many people, are like, bro, how could this happen?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? The great. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I was crying when I watched Mugen Train, bro. I was crying. At the end of that movie, I was crying, bro. And I thought going into this, I kept saying, bro, I'm prepared to cry. I'm prepared for the tears. Yeah. But to spoiler, to try and redeem the unredeemable, I'm so sorry.
But that's great storytelling, bro. To be able to make you emote for someone that has taken a character which you love so much. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, yeah. You felt for him. You were upset at the end that you were made to feel something for Akaza, bro.
Yeah, I was upset, but I feel like I would have appreciated it more and probably felt a bit more if I didn't have to sit through all of the other stuff at the same time. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't try and make me feel sorry for Kagakura, whatever the damn guy's name is. You know, I can't feel sorry. You gonna make me feel sorry for him?
The second successor.
Trying to make me feel sorry for Shinobu, her sister. Kind of. I already know that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? We already know what's going on.
Again, do you know? I'm looking around. Do you know when that whole sequence, like Shinobu and all that kind of stuff, like, bro, we've been here, done that. Yeah, what's this?
Exactly.
Let's get moving. Let's go, bro. And I've said,
I think it's just classic anime trying to pack too much stuff into one movie. Whereas Dragon Ball Z, with their movies, have always done it the best.
What about Hero?
My Hero Academia?
Yeah.
I'm not really a big fan of My Hero Academia. But
what about the movies?
The movies are okay. The movies are pretty good.
I really like the movies.
Because they tell a complete...
And literally, bro, like this own contained story. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
That's it. And that's all it needs to be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? We already... And this is how these guys make so much money, man.
No, because again... Capitalism, you know what I'm saying? Literally, bro, it's a racket because this is essentially is Infinity Castle Part 1.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Part 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna get all this stuff, bro, and this thing essentially won't come out until 2029.
So the actual runtime they're saying is 2026, the next anime.
Yep.
Which is still Infinity Castle.
Yep.
And then 2027 will be the movie.
Yep.
2028 will be the next anime.
Yep.
2029 will be the next movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's crazy because they're going to just keep doing the same thing again.
Yeah.
Because they can get away with it.
Yeah, they can get away with it. It's ridiculous.
So, unfortunately for me, I'll do my score anyway.
Yeah.
6.5.
For me, bro, I think coming out of it, I was a 6. But I'm sorry, bro, 5.5.
Wow.
And the reason being is because there's many action sequences I love. What's your favorite fight?
Favorite fight?
Is there only one around?
Okay, no. My favorite entrance was when Akaza, when the whole buildings were just crashing down, yeah, and he drops down, and then he says Tanjiro Kamera, and then or Kamera Tanjiro, whatever he says, and then it was just when is that blink of a second where Tanjiro's like, he clocks his him and he's like, and he just screams Akaza, like that bit was my favorite entrance. That was like, oh my god, we're going.
I hear it.
But my favorite fight is probably gonna be. It's probably gonna have to be that fight, Tanjiro.
Thank you. That's the right answer. Bro.
Probably is my favorite.
That's the right answer.
Yeah,
that's
probably
right
is my favorite fight.
That's the right answer, bro.
It probably was the best fight of the film.
Yeah.
It probably was the best fight. Man, it's a shame, man.
Biggest laugh. He's literally sneaking up behind him. You know what I mean? With no kind of killer instinct. You know what I mean? Yeah. In him, and he's literally can behead him right there, and he goes, "I'm gonna." That got a big laugh.
I've seen a few like TikToks about that. People
which
like,
is hilarious.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
That was ridiculous, by the way.
It was funny though. You know
it was funny, but then again, I don't know if they did it on purpose. Maybe they did.
They probably did it on purpose. Bro.
Hopefully, they did it on purpose and not just bad writing.
Let's hope so. I'll give it that benefit after my score. How about that?
Fair enough. Shout out them, man.
You know what I'm saying? But what are you expecting from like the future movie stuff like that, and like the next with anime when it actually eventually comes out? Are you looking forward to it? Are you hopeful?
Always looking forward to Demon Slayer. After season 2, like honestly, I don't know if it's. I keep thinking if it's season 2 or season 3. It must be season 2. Yeah, I think it is. But the fight between Gyutaro, Tanjiro, and Tengen, that fight, bro, could have been a movie alone. That fight could have been a movie alone. And I felt like I was watching a movie. And when the weeks were going by, I was stressing, thinking, yo, I need the next episode right now, that kind of thing. But I expect more of the same that they've been delivering. And somehow they're just able to deliver it all the time. Great fights.
Yeah, I can't wait for them, like, for someone to put the whole fight on YouTube so I can just watch it all in one thing.
Yeah. I mean,
because there's a couple of cold lines.
Yeah. But nah, man, that Akaza, yeah. Shout him, Pagan, but shout him.
Shout Pagan.
I'm saying he's
Hey, listen, bro. After his backstory, bro, I hear it, bro. What a hard life, bro. What a hard life. You know what I'm saying?
What a hard life. You know what I'm saying? But as the case of many anime protagonists or villains, I should say. You know what I'm saying? But I just look forward to more of the same, really. Demon Slayer never seemed to disappoint me. Season 1 started off slow for me, funny enough. I nearly didn't get into it. Started it once, turned it off. I was like, nah.
You're so guilty of that, bro. You need to give stuff a chance.
I did, bro. I had to give it. I watched it twice.
You gave it a chance.
I watched it twice, bro.
And the rest is history.
You get me? I don't know, man. They can't always be an Attack on Titan, bro.
Do you know what? The one anime that is.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Even Kaiju number 8, which is one of my favorite animes right now, that even started off a bit slow for me too.
Fair play.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Fair play.
But yeah, man, that's for me.